Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right? You're choosing the healthy low-fat options at the supermarket. You're trying to be mindful of what you eat. But somehow, the scales aren't budging. Your energy levels feel stuck in neutral, and that youthful spark just isn't quite there anymore. It's a frustrating reality for many of us once we cross that wonderful milestone of 60. Isn't it? We're told that fat is the enemy, that cutting it out is the key to a trim waistline and a healthy heart. But what if that conventional wisdom, especially when it comes to certain low-fat products, is actually working against you? What if those very foods are subtly, sneakily, slowing down your metabolism, making it harder for your body to burn fuel efficiently, and leaving you feeling sluggish instead of vibrant? It's a painful reality to think you're helping yourself, but inadvertently doing the opposite. In this video, we're going to uncover 3 specific low-fat products that might be sabotaging your energy and metabolism, and crucially, what you can do instead to truly nourish your body and reignite that inner spark. Make sure you stay with me until the very end, because I'll reveal something that might genuinely surprise you about staying vibrant and energetic as the years go by. Let's start with the first product that might be undermining your efforts, that seemingly innocent tub of low-fat yogurt. For decades, we've been told that low-fat dairy is the healthier choice, a great way to get calcium without the perceived downsides of fat. You see it on every supermarket shelf, adorned with health claims, often boasting about its protein content or added vitamins. Many of us instinctively reach for it, especially for breakfast or a light snack, believing we're making a smart decision for our hearts and our waistlines. But here's the often overlooked truth. When food manufacturers remove fat from a product like yogurt, they have to replace that missing texture and flavor with something else to make it palatable. And what do they usually choose? Sugar, lots of it, or artificial sweeteners, which come with their own set of problems. Think about it. Fat provides richness, creaminess, and a sense of satiety. Without it, that low-fat yogurt would taste thin, watery, and frankly, quite unpleasant. So they load it up with various forms of sugar: high fructose corn syrup, cane sugar, fruit concentrates, even seemingly benign-sounding options like agave nectar, all of which act like sugar in your body. Now, why is this a problem? Particularly for those of us over 60, our metabolism naturally starts to slow down as we age. Our bodies don't process sugars quite as efficiently as they once did. When you consume a low-fat yogurt packed with sugar, your blood sugar spikes rapidly. This triggers your pancreas to release a rush of insulin, whose job it is to shuttle that sugar out of your bloodstream and into your cells for energy or storage. If this happens repeatedly, multiple times a day, your cells can become less responsive to insulin, a condition known as insulin resistance. And when your cells become insulin resistant, your body struggles to use sugar for energy, instead opting to store it as fat, especially around the middle. This isn't just about weight gain, it's about your body's overall efficiency. A metabolism constantly battling blood sugar spikes and insulin resistance is a sluggish metabolism, leaving you feeling tired, foggy, and craving more sugary foods to try and get that quick energy fix. It's a vicious cycle. Beyond the sugar, many low-fat yogurts also contain artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, or saccharin. While these might seem like a clever way to avoid sugar and calories, research is increasingly showing that they can play tricks on your metabolism and even impact your gut microbiome. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria, and a healthy balance of these microbes is crucial for everything from digestion to mood to, yes, even metabolism. Some studies suggest artificial sweeteners can disrupt this delicate balance, potentially leading to increased glucose intolerance and weight gain. Furthermore, your body is smart. When it tastes something sweet, it anticipates a rush of sugar. When that sugar doesn't arrive, it can confuse your metabolic processes, leading to increased cravings for real sugar later on. It's a bit like your body sending out a search party for something it expected but never received, constantly searching for that real energy source. So, what's the solution? It's simpler than you might think, and it goes back to something our grandparents often understood intuitively. Embrace healthy, natural fats Instead of low-fat yogurt, opt for full-fat plain yogurt. Yes, plain. Full-fat yogurt provides satiety, meaning it keeps you feeling fuller for longer, which can prevent those mid-morning or mid-afternoon snack attacks. The fat also slows down the absorption of any natural sugars present in the yogurt, leading to a more gradual and stable blood sugar response. If you find plain yogurt a bit too tart, try adding your own natural flavorings, a handful of fresh berries, a sprinkle of cinnamon, a small drizzle of honey or maple syrup. Just a little goes a long way. This way, you control the amount and type of sweetness, avoiding the hidden sugars and artificial additives. Think of it as reclaiming control over your food. You could also explore Greek yogurt, which is naturally higher in protein, further contributing to satiety and muscle maintenance, another key factor for a healthy metabolism as we age. Or consider kefir, a fermented dairy drink, which is packed with even more diverse probiotics, further boosting your gut health. Remember, the goal isn't to fear fat, it's to distinguish between natural, beneficial fats and highly processed, nutrient-stripped low-fat products that are often disguised sugar bombs. Now that we've discussed how low-fat yogurt can slow your metabolism, let's move on to another culprit that might be hiding in your pantry. Next up on our list of sneaky metabolism saboteurs are those seemingly light and healthy low-fat salad dressings. We often think of salads as the epitome of healthy eating, a crisp bowl full of fresh vegetables, and that's certainly true. But then, we drizzle on a generous helping of a low-fat dressing, thinking we're doing ourselves a favor by cutting calories and fat. The reality, much like with low-fat yogurt, is that removing fat from salad dressing often means replacing it with ingredients that are far worse for your metabolic health. Just take a moment to look at the ingredient list on a bottle of low-fat Italian or French dressing. What do you see often? It's a long list of highly processed components, high fructose corn syrup, refined vegetable oils like soybean, canola, or sunflower oil, artificial colors, thickeners, and preservatives. These ingredients are designed to mimic the mouthfeel and flavor that fat naturally provides, but they do so at a significant cost to your body. Let's unpack why these ingredients are problematic. First, the sugar content. Just like with yogurt, taking out fat means adding sugar to make it taste good. Many low-fat dressings contain as much sugar per serving as a cookie, or even more. Again, these added sugars lead to those rapid blood sugar spikes and crashes, constantly putting stress on your insulin system and encouraging your body to store fat rather than burn it for energy. This is a direct hit to your metabolism, causing it to run less efficiently, like an engine sputtering along on the wrong fuel. Then there are the refined vegetable oils. While the term vegetable oil sounds healthy, many of these oils are heavily processed, extracted using harsh chemicals, and can be high in unstable omega-6 fatty acids. While omega-6s are essential in small amounts, consuming them in excess and out of balance with omega-3s found in things like fatty fish, flax seeds, and walnuts can promote inflammation throughout your body. Chronic low-grade inflammation is a known contributor to metabolic dysfunction, making it harder for your body to regulate blood sugar, impacting hormone balance, and ultimately slowing down your metabolism. Imagine your internal systems always trying to put out tiny fires. That's energy diverted from optimal metabolic function. Furthermore, these low-fat dressings often contain artificial colors and preservatives. While the direct metabolic impact of every single additive is still being researched, the general principle is that whole, unprocessed foods are what your body is designed to handle. Introducing a steady stream of highly synthesized chemicals, especially as we age, can place an additional burden on your liver and kidneys, and potentially disrupt the delicate balance of your gut microbiome, which, as we discussed earlier, plays a crucial role in metabolic health. Think about it this way. Your body is a finely tuned machine. Giving it cheap, ersatz fuel and artificial lubricants will eventually lead to wear and tear and decreased performance. So, what's the simple, effective alternative? Make your own dressing, or choose dressings with a short, understandable ingredient list. The simplest and best option is often just a good quality extra virgin olive oil and vinegar, a classic vinaigrette with olive oil, balsamic or apple, cider, vinegar, a squeeze of lemon juice, a pinch of salt, pepper, and perhaps a little Dijon mustard for emulsification is not only delicious but also incredibly healthy. Olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats, which are fantastic for heart health and can actually help improve insulin sensitivity and support a healthy metabolism. It also helps your body absorb the fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K found in your salad greens. Without healthy fats, many of those beneficial nutrients in your salad might not even be properly absorbed. You can also experiment with avocado oil, which has a neutral flavor and is another excellent source of healthy fats. Remember, the goal isn't to avoid fat altogether, but to choose the right kind of fats, the natural, unprocessed ones that support your body's functions, rather than disrupt them. Opting for full fat, natural dressings means you'll feel more satisfied, less prone to overeating, and your body will thank you by running more efficiently. Now that we've cleared up the confusion around salad dressings, let's move on to the third and final category of low-fat culprits you should think twice about. Finally, let's talk about the broad category of low-fat snack foods. This includes things like low-fat crackers, low-fat cookies, reduced fat chips, and even those diet-friendly granola bars. These items are omnipresent in our grocery stores, marketed heavily as guilt-free indulgences, perfect for a mid-afternoon pick-me-up or a light treat. They promise to satisfy your cravings without derailing your diet. But, unfortunately, they often do just the opposite, especially for our mature metabolisms. Just like the yogurt and dressings, when fat is stripped out of these convenience foods, something has to take its place to make them appealing. And, you guessed it, that something is almost always an increased amount of refined carbohydrates and sugars. These products are often made from highly processed flours like white flour, corn flour, or potato starch, which are quickly broken down into sugar in your body. Imagine you grab a handful of low-fat crackers. While they might contain less fat, they're typically dense with refined carbohydrates. When these quickly digestible carbs hit your bloodstream, they cause a rapid surge in blood sugar, prompting that familiar insulin response. This cycle of blood sugar spikes and crashes is incredibly taxing on your metabolism, especially as we age. Our bodies become less efficient at clearing sugar from the blood, making these fluctuations even more pronounced. The result: you feel a temporary burst of energy, followed by a precipitous drop, leaving you feeling lethargic, irritable, and, paradoxically, even hungrier than before. Your body, experiencing the blood sugar crash, sends signals for more quick energy, leading you to crave more of these same unhelpful snacks, perpetuating a cycle that actively slows your metabolism and encourages fat storage. Beyond the sugar and refined carbs, many low-fat snack foods also contain trans fats, even if in small amounts not explicitly listed, or unhealthy partially hydrogenated oils. While food labeling has improved, these sneaky fats can still be present. Trans fats are notorious for contributing to inflammation, raising bad cholesterol, and negatively impacting metabolic health. They're like grit in the gears of your body's machinery. Furthermore, these highly processed snacks are often devoid of essential nutrients. They lack the healthy fats, protein, and fiber that whole, unprocessed foods offer, all of which are crucial for keeping your metabolism running smoothly and for providing sustained energy. Without these vital components, your body is left feeling unsatisfied at a cellular level. Even if your stomach feels full, it's like filling up your car with water instead of petrol. It might seem full, but it won't get you where you need to go. Consider, for example, a low-fat cookie. While it might have fewer calories from fat, it's likely brimming with sugar, refined flour, and perhaps some artificial flavors. This combination provides little to no nutritional value, yet triggers that metabolic roller coaster. In contrast, a small handful of real, whole nuts, like almonds or walnuts, offers healthy fats, protein, and fiber. These components work together to provide sustained energy, keep your blood sugar stable, and genuinely satisfy your hunger, supporting your metabolism rather than hindering it. Nuts, for instance, were a staple of human diets for millennia. They're naturally calorie-dense, but because of their fiber and healthy fat content, They promote satiety and don't trigger the same metabolic disruptions as processed snacks. So, what's the wise approach when it comes to snacks after 60? Focus on whole, unprocessed options that naturally contain healthy fats, protein, and fiber. Think fresh fruit with a handful of nuts, plain Greek yogurt with berries, a hard-boiled egg, or even a few slices of avocado. These choices provide genuine nourishment, keep your blood sugar stable, and fuel your metabolism properly, helping your body to feel energetic and efficient throughout the day. It's about choosing nutrient-dense options that truly feed your body, rather than empty calories disguised as healthy because they're low in fat. Next, we'll pull all these pieces together and talk about the powerful shift in mindset that can truly transform your well-being. So, we've talked about these 3 sneaky low-fat culprits: that innocent-looking low-fat yogurt, those seemingly light low-fat salad dressings, and the array of low-fat snack foods that promise health but often deliver anything but. What ties them all together is a common thread: the removal of natural, beneficial fats, replaced with sugars, refined carbohydrates, and artificial ingredients. For years, we were taught to fear fat, to believe it was the enemy of our health and our waistlines. This low-fat dogma led food manufacturers to create a whole new category of processed foods, stripped of fat, but loaded with metabolic disruptors. But as we've explored, especially as we navigate the wonderful journey of life past 60, our bodies crave and thrive on healthy, natural fats. Remember, your metabolism is the engine that keeps your body going, converting food into energy. When you feed it a constant stream of sugar and highly processed ingredients, it's like putting the wrong fuel into a finely tuned machine. It sputters, it slows down, and it becomes less efficient at burning calories, leading to that feeling of sluggishness, unwanted weight gain, and a general lack of vibrancy. The true secret to a thriving metabolism isn't about cutting out an entire macronutrient, like fat. It's about choosing whole, unprocessed foods. Just as nature intended, it's about understanding that a full-fat yogurt with real fruit offers far more metabolic support than a low-fat version packed with artificial sweeteners. It's about recognizing that a simple olive oil and vinegar dressing is a powerhouse of healthy fats and antioxidants compared to a low-fat dressing filled with hidden sugars and unhealthy oils. And it's about opting for real, whole food snacks like nuts and seeds that truly nourish you, rather than processed crackers that send your blood sugar on a roller coaster. This isn't about rigid diets or complicated rules. It's about making mindful, informed choices that empower your body. It's about shifting your perspective from low-fat to real food. When you embrace healthy fats, you'll likely find yourself feeling more satisfied after meals, with fewer cravings and more sustained energy throughout the day. This isn't just about weight. It's about how you feel every single day. It's about having the energy to enjoy your grandchildren, to pursue your hobbies, to explore new passions, and to live life to the fullest. The biggest surprise, the thing I mentioned at the beginning, is often that the path to better health and a vibrant metabolism isn't found in complicated new diets or expensive supplements. It's often found in rediscovering the simple, whole foods our ancestors ate and trusting our bodies to know what to do with real nourishment. It's about returning to simplicity and realizing that sometimes the healthy labels are the very things misleading us. I'd truly love to hear your thoughts and experiences on this. Have you started to cut out any of these low-fat products? What changes have you noticed in your energy, your digestion, or your overall well-being? Share your stories and insights in the comments below. It helps us all learn and grow together as a community. If you found this video helpful and insightful, please give it a thumbs up. That simple click really supports our channel and helps this important information reach more people who could benefit from it. And if you want more practical, common sense advice for living your absolute best life at every age, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Remember, your best years are ahead of you. Embrace this wisdom. Nourish your body with real food and go out there and live your most vibrant, energetic life every single day.